Okay, this is going to be a half chatting call and a half working call. I decided tonight because I know that a lot of us are pushing for Success Club, pushing for goals, and hitting that in the next 7 to 8 days. So I thought a little bit of a call and a little bit of a work sesh would be perfect. So welcome Wednesday night, November 13th. Welcome to the team call. Happy to have you all here. And this is also a great time to then ask some questions because I know that Nikki had a question. So I'm definitely going to answer that and then kind of show a little thing. I know that I've been showing a couple of people Streak too. So if anybody wants to see Streak, I can definitely walk you through some of those things while we're on the call tonight and just have some free time. All right, Success Club. We've got a lot of names on here already. And I know that my coach office has not updated. So if there are any changes in your numbers, just know that it hasn't updated on my end. So I technically am at Success Club 12, but I'm throwing up John's name up there to kind of show you guys how I am building and growing another account as well. So my account is at 10. I've got John's account at 2, Mickey's at 2, Kelly's at 2, Brittany's at 2, and Brooke is at 2. And Brooke, this is her first time on the board this month, so pumped for her. Way to go. We are almost halfway through November. The end of November is going to be quiet because of the holiday, or it could be like, oh my God, I just ate all the turkey, give me a new workout program. So it could go one way or the other. My biggest advice to you would be to lock in Success Club by the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, just to have some peace of mind and enjoy your family and not feel like you have to be scrambling to hit your monthly goals. Which is completely possible. And that's why we are having work time tonight, you guys. Take advantage of this work time tonight. So proud of you guys. Housekeeping really hasn't changed. And if you were on the Run Wild call last night, they went over a lot of housekeeping items. And you guys, please make sure if you don't catch the Run Wild calls live, catch those recordings. I always like to listen to them while I'm getting ready in the morning, driving to work, cooking dinner. It's a great thing to just have on in the background. Their calls are amazing. And I don't even need to say if you're not on these calls live to catch these recordings. Anywho, Business Builders page is right now the Run Wild Hustle Shine page. The second that you hit Success Club, you will be popped into that page. And then it goes like, if you hit it in November, you'll be in the builders page for December. So right now, all of our October people are in there. But the second that you hit it in November, you will get instant access to it. Peppermint Mocha Shakeology is still available. I actually just had a glass for dessert. It's delightful. And actually, I don't know why I hadn't thought about this, because last week I gave you guys the tip of adding Energize onto people's carts. One of my new clients was like, I really want the Peppermint Mocha Shakeology. And I said, I can't get that for you with your package, but I can add it on. And sure enough, she bought a box of it with her membership. So she got her regular Shakeology bag of whatever flavor she picked, plus this as a bonus. And so again, that pumps up my volume, that pumps up my commission. And she still gets to try this. So if you have this, be sure that you're talking about it, because I'm literally almost talking about it every single day. And that's how she knew to ask me to put it on her order. November promotion, $20 off, nothing new here. And just so you guys know, it's not one of those promo code things. It's already all the way on sale. And tonight I can also walk you through, if some of us need to be walked through, share a cart and what that looks like, and like the 3 main packages that I get women set up with and why. You don't have to do a 21-day fix pack. You can just do like the annual all access. So whatever you want to see tonight, because this is a working call as we get through, just ask. Don't be shy, because chances are if you have a question, probably somebody else has a question. I know that when I am figuring out Share a Cart and promotions and promo codes, I just get on Share a Cart and I pump in an email and I just start clicking around. And that's how I made my 3 packages as well. Qualification date is November 21st, which is a week from tomorrow, people. Getting crazy. I'm super pumped. I did want to make note of activewear. Don't forget that Beachbody came out with their apparel line this summer. I have one sports bra from it. I love it. If you're in need of some new activewear or even giving the gifts this season, or if somebody wants to give the gift of activewear, we can start talking about that on our stories. You will also make commission off of that as well as volume. You can buy it, you can wear it, and then, you know, people might ask you like, oh my gosh, where's that sports bra from? So they are like, you know, they change it seasonally. So I just saw in my office that the summer clothes, it's like the last chance to like get it, and things go on sale. Super cute. I know that Britt has a couple pieces and she's always so cute in them. And then bar blend. Just be aware of our next program coming out. Do you want to do it? When do you want to launch it? Are you knowledgeable about the packages? Are you knowledgeable about the programs? Are you knowledgeable about the dates? There is going to be a sample workout coming out this month that we are going to be able to try. You can start purchasing your early access in December. You can then get access to the first like 10 workouts. Are you knowledgeable about all of this bar blend things? If not, go to the Beachbody Champions page. It's all there. Go in your office. It's all there. Be knowledgeable about this because you never know who, you know, is loving going to Pure Barre or the Barcode, these studios, but can't afford it right now. Our membership is so much cheaper, and we now have an option for those people. This is huge. This is like when 6 Weeks of the Work came out. We kind of had an option for those Orange Theory people, the CrossFit people, the more, you know, athletic people. Now we have this option for these bar studios, which are huge right now. So be knowledgeable, take ownership of your business, know about this stuff. Okay, so the next piece of the call that I kind of want to talk about is mindset. And I talk about mindset probably like once a month. And when you hear this, you might roll your eyes, but I don't want you to. I want you to be a mindset junkie. This business is only hard if you let it be hard. And you might want to punch me in the face when I say that, but one day it's going to click with you that this business is mostly your mindset. It is mostly your limiting beliefs. It is mostly your self-doubt that is holding you back. I've seen so many coaches within our team, within our bigger team, within our small team, go through mindset shifts. And heck, Zizi just messaged me today about a mindset shift that she had. And she is like, why was I so scared to invite in the beginning? I just want to scream this from the rooftops. Okay, that is a mindset shift that people go through. Kelly, I think right now is one of the, if you've been with our team for a while, one of the biggest examples of a mindset shift. She's been coaching. She's almost at her year mark for coaching. She's been with me for a client longer than that, but she's almost at her year mark for coaching. And when she started, it was kind of up and down, up and down, up and down. And then Summit happened. And she just had this massive mindset shift at Summit. And then even more so at the end of the summer. And if you guys have not watched Kelly's live, like 2 to 3 minute video that she just popped into our team page last night and did, go watch that, because that is a reality gut check that everybody like needs to hear right now. Like so freaking good. And it just shows like, I can sit here and tell you like, you're going to have this shift, you're going to have this shift, but it's up to you when and how that shift starts to happen in your business. So I was listening to the radio today, which I rarely listen to the radio on my drive into work. I'm usually listening to an audiobook, a PD, a YouTube video, something. But I was listening, and these 2 radio hosts were talking about, you know, what is something that, you know, a pivotal moment in your life that shifted things for you. And they were talking about this idea of doubt and somebody telling them when they were growing up that they were not good enough. And the female radio host was saying, you know, I'm a terrible storyteller, by the way. My brother's an amazing storyteller. I'm a terrible storyteller, so just stick with me. But she was saying how she was like a class clown, just kind of like always out of control. And she had this terrible teacher. Like my mouth was like hanging open when I heard what this teacher did. She literally called her mom and told her that she was terrible, like she was going to suck at life. Like she like said all these awful things to her mom about like this student. And then a little bit later on, when she was like in her radio career, somebody told her like she's never going to make it. Same thing with the male host. Like somebody said, you should probably just quit now. This just isn't for you. And somebody in their life put them down, gave them doubt in their head. And these two people were two people that pushed through that doubt, said, F that, and used that as fuel to prove the other person wrong. And then they gave this story, and the whole purpose of this was then to talk about Adam Sandler, and that one of his professors at the theater college that he was at in New York took him out for beers one day after class and told him he should probably just quit. He's never going to amount to anything. His jokes aren't funny. He's not going to be anything. Like Adam Sandler, like everybody knows Adam Sandler now. Like he's one of the most famous people ever. And if Adam Sandler or any of these two successful, on Sirius XM radio, whatever, if you consider that successful radio hosts, if any of them would have listened to those people and really took that to heart, they wouldn't be where they are now. And like, we wouldn't have, the Water Boy, we wouldn't have Big Daddy, we wouldn't have, the Happy Hanukkah ridiculous song from Adam Sandler, the Thanksgiving song. And what I'm saying is their mindset was so strong and confident and in a place of believing in themselves at all different points of their life that they were able to work through those people giving them doubts about themselves and to come out better for it on the other side. Now, I want to talk about a different kind of doubt too for a second. And it's a doubt that we all face probably on a daily basis, and it's our self-doubt. Whether it's in this business, whether it's in your career, whether it's in school, whether it's in a relationship, we go through so much self-doubt. I say this as a person who over worries and overthinks about everything, you guys. If only you could know how much I overthink and I over worry about everything, it's sickening. So my self-doubt is constantly there. But it is one thing to recognize when you're self-doubting yourself and to either let it consume you and bring you down, or to use it as the 3 examples that I gave you as fuel to basically punch it in the face and say, F that, and rise above it. This business could be filled with so many things that you could say, I'm feeling disappointed about, I'm feeling doubtful, I'm not sure if this is for me. And the more that you let yourself live in that negative space, the more that you start listening to those voices, the more that you're going to start believing it. And I would hate to see any of you believe that, because there is nothing farther from the truth in that you have all of the tools, all of the resources, all of the abilities to make this business work for you. But you have to get out of your own damn way and push those doubtful thoughts aside and take one step forward every single day, to send one more invite every single day. Because what is it doing for you if you listen to that? You're going to start falling behind on your invites. You're going to start falling behind on growing your following. You are going to then say, oh, I guess this just isn't for me. It's not that this business isn't for you. It's that you didn't give it enough of a chance because you were living with all that doubt. And if you're sitting here saying like, Janine, I just don't know how to like work through the doubtful feelings that I'm feeling. And I've got to say, I've been there before. I was the biggest hater on personal development when I started my coaching. The biggest hater. John listens to audiobooks in his car all the time. And I used to get into his car, and when that audiobook would start, I would make fun of him. I would literally make fun of my husband, be like, what are you listening to? Like, what? Like, okay, used to be super judgy. I've clearly gotten over that. But like now I see like that there's a personal development for all the different phases that you're going through. So if you're struggling right now with like that self-doubt, that, girl, that mean girl in your head, that limiting belief, there's a personal development book for you. You need to get your hands on it. If you're in a place of my mindset is strong AF, I'm looking to level up, I need to be a leader, there's a personal development book for you. I cannot stress that, again, this business is mindset. This business is mindset. So you need to work it like a muscle. You show up in your fitness journey, all of you do. I see you every single day, working your body, working your muscles, working all of it to improve. You need to do that with your mind as well, because you will face challenges. You will face someone telling you no. You will face a friend looking at you and saying like, shouldn't you just go apply to be like an instructor at like a studio? Wouldn't that just like be enough? Literally, I've had friends say that to me. And you need personal development to strengthen that mindset muscle. And if you've been with me for a while, you've heard this before, but it didn't sink in for me for a while. And I battled with myself for a while. Okay. You don't need to read the most popular books out there or listen to the most popular podcasts. You need to listen or read to what is going to fill your cup up right now. And again, I think that there's so much power in an actual physical book or audiobook versus a podcast. Podcasts are good to switch on and off, but you need that whole book from start to finish to take you on that like cumulative journey. So I don't know, I just like listening to the radio and hearing those stories today, it really spoke to me. And, I talked to so many of you, and I've had, coach cancellation forms, and you all know my story of, my diamond this year, a couple weeks after she held a 6-week qual, she was like, I'm out, I'm quitting. I was like, what? Like, what? You just hit diamond. Like, this is insane. If my mindset was not strong, if I didn't have my team to lean on, I wouldn't be here today. And look at this. None of you would be here right now either if I would have backed out when that happened. Okay, I think there's maybe like 2 of you that were with me at that time. So just know that you have no idea that working your mindset and sticking with it and pushing through the hard, what ripple effect that's going to have months to come. Because I can now look back and I can tell that story, and that's now part of my story, and I can look at this team and see how far we've come because I pushed through the hard. Yes, I reached out to my upline. Yes, I told her. Yes, I cried to her. Yes, I've said to her, God, I'm just feeling so down on myself. Oh my God, this is such a tough month. But I've never once thought about quitting. And I've always then said, what kind of personal development do I need? Took me a while to get there, but I got there. And so here I am telling this to you guys so that you can get there sooner than I did. Okay. That's kind of all that I have for you guys tonight in that aspect. Ooh, where'd you guys go? There you guys are. And I wanted this to kind of be either like a Q&A work sesh, kind of whatever you guys need tonight. And I know I'm going to show Nikki something for sure, but any thoughts? Are we ready to hustle, get to work? How are we feeling this week? I know Instagram's on the fritz for some of us. You guys all look about as lively as I feel today. Yo, what's up, Jordan?
So I don't know if you guys have, hold on.
I can't hear you. Can everybody hear her?
You guys hear me?
Oh, wow. My sound isn't working. This is interesting.
Let
Give
me
me a
pull.
second. Let me try to pop in my headphones. Oh my God.
Yes. So I think under Boss Babes Mastermind, I might share it to our group. It is like a whole bunch of peppermint mocha recipes. So I just saw it. Now I gotta find it. Okay, yes. Yeah, I'll do that because it looked pretty good and I'm excited to try it. So perfect.
The 5-second rule, which again, I mean, this call timed out perfectly with my mental issues today. But it also timed out perfectly. The chapter I'm on is, she was talking about curing her anxiety or whatever. So, I mean, I have lots of resources in my head of dealing with my negative mindset. But I guess I never thought to remind myself, like, someone's going to say yes. Someone needs this. I just need to, I mean, I've just been getting a lot of today, especially, which isn't helping. I tell them about, we're having this sale, and then I share them all the prices, and they're like, nope, I can't afford that. Yep. Yep. And it worked out again perfectly. I made a rookie mistake yesterday. I did too many actions in 1 hour. So I haven't been able to do a whole lot on Instagram. So I haven't been able to invite today anyway. So I mean, I guess fate aligned. Yeah. Yep.
Jan- Janine, can you guys hear me? This is Kelly. This is Kelly. Sorry. Um, so they would have to cancel to do a challenge pack, but you can just set them up with a completion pack for $130. But obviously, that ends up costing them more ish because then I think they pay 40 after the 14. It still charges them that 40 basically, and then you can set them up with a completion pack to get the Shakeology and to get the commission. Other than that, they would have to cancel, and then you would have to do a challenge pack that way. Yeah, that's usually what I tell, like when people are like, well, I'm usually like, here's what you need to do. You need to just cancel the 14-day and then you can get it for cheaper basically after that. And I have had somebody do that. Yeah.
All right. I don't know where Kelly is. Do you want me to say mine real quick? All right. Hey, totally being that weirdo, but I love following your page. It's always fun connecting with moms that I can relate to. Just wanted to put out there that my team runs monthly virtual gyms for home workouts, and I had to extend the invite to you. Right now, I have $20 off promo for this month only. Let me know if you are ever interested. Have a great night. Once they respond, which they haven't, I will say like, have you ever done a video-based workout, or do you have a current routine that you follow? I don't know. I think it just depends on how they respond. So I only had one, and that was the one that I sent you guys on that group. On the group. Mhm. Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
Okay, so is it you have to get two coaches or is it just two boot campers? Because I was listening to Kelly's um short live and she said people, not coaches. So I was just curious because that's the goal I'm trying to hit. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Yes, that did. I'm trying to hit it and I'm just frustrated because I can't invite. So yesterday I just started messaging people on Facebook because I was frustrated. I was like, well, yeah, and I tried calling, but that number was like, there's no one available right now. And I was like, well, and then I just like stopped trying because I feel like the more I try, the more it's not gonna work because they're gonna be like, why does she want to why does she want this so bad? So I was just like, I'm gonna give it 24 hours and hopefully after 24 hours. Oh, also for follow-ups, do you only follow up with people who respond back or like or do you follow up with everyone? Okay. one more question, sorry. What are some good apps y'all use to like, cause like I've been trying to like change up the way I post my workouts. So what are some apps y'all use to like combine different videos or stuff like that?
My November group is absolutely fire right now. I'd love to get you plugged in. Would you ever be interested in learning more? Keep it short and sweet. And you can always, put it on you. Oh, I know that things happen. I do that all the time. Well, Jordan, did you post that peppermint mocha stuff in our challenge group in the app, challenge tracker app? That's where you should post it for all of our girls. Yeah, I'm excited though. No, Jordan, just post it in there. That should be good. Because I know that we're still recording. ZZ, I say your name right? Do I say your name
No,
right?
no, but it's okay.
No, because everybody's always says my name wrong growing up. You need to tell me how to say your name.
It's Zezzy.
Why? You gotta tell me these things. I'm sorry. Zezzy. Oh my gosh, I've said it wrong so many times. Literally, somebody called me the wrong name the other day. I'm like, oh, par for the course. Okay, Zezzy. Thank you. You can always correct me. I was just gonna say what you're doing right now on your Instagram about face wash and moisturizers and like sharing this kind of stuff. That's amazing because you're gonna get more people that like will engage and talk to you about that kind of stuff rather than just like all the fitness stuff. So I know that this is being recorded. So that was really, really good. So I just wanted to let you know I love it.
Thank you. I've been trying to because I don't really do much because I work. So I've been trying to find things to like post about.
Yeah, that are like outside of work and like Beachbody. Like I get it. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Sorry about your name.
It's totally okay. I've been getting it. Well, so my real name is not Zezzy. My real name's actually different, completely different. So my whole life.
Does it start with an M?
Yeah.
Yeah, your email address. I figured.
Yep. So my whole life, everyone has always it is what it is. I'm just like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, we all know it now.